Very often, you know, through the history of art, and certainly in Western Europe and the Western world, we tend to think of it as either painting, sculpture, video, film, photography, maybe installation and so on. But most of these things have already been completed before the audience sees them. And in performance art, or in an approach to making art whereby one is actively making alterations and transitions in the same time and space as audience and spectators see the work. There's no separation, there's no framing, there's no situation where the audience are seeing the result of the creativity. When we look at painting, we're looking at the result of the creativity, not the process of creativity. I'm not criticizing this, I'm just trying to emphasize the live aspect of the process of creating art and the public being able to see it in process, and trying to convey that we're not separate. You know, we're not separate. The viewers who come in and see the work are part of the process.
Li Wen belongs to that pioneering generation of artists who first introduced contemporary art to Singapore. Together with people like Amanda Heng, Tang Da-Wu, Vincent Liao, Xu Yao, for instance, they introduced installation as well as performance art to Singapore. Li Wen was probably one of the first artists in Singapore to create a video installation, so he is very pioneering in many ways. This exhibition is a survey of his work over the past few decades. It allows us to present to Singaporeans a key figure as well as key works from Singapore's artistic history. Li Wen was one of those individuals who insisted that art must be socially relevant, that art must talk about issues and things that we encounter in everyday life, that art be not just a beautiful thing that one looks at passively and you can just walk away. He really believed that art is a necessary part of life.
Li Wen has actually never been controversial. You know, he has been challenging. He challenges his audience through his artwork. He's an active blogger. If you go to his blog, you read his ideas. When he challenges the public, it is actually to engage the public into a conversation, into a discussion to find a resolution. You know, it is not challenging just for the sake of challenging or being controversial just for the sake of controversy.
I'm Li Wen. I'm having an exhibition at the Singapore Art Museum called Lucid Dreams in the Reverie of the Real. I've been using this title for my blog, and I thought it would be nice to use it for this exhibition at the same time because I've been writing and thinking about a lot of things which are kind of wrapping up what I've been doing for the last 20-30 years. I'm looking for new directions based on those experiences. Sometimes I think that I already been doing this for so many years, so I should be able to do it better. I think I'm still a beginner in many ways, you know, because I get bored very easily and I try to find new challenges always. To me, it's interesting to see all these works that were mostly done separately before, but now I have a chance to put them all together in one exhibition. At the same time, include some new elements as well. It's kind of interesting for me as well because I've never done that before. Over time, I realized that collaborations is something worthwhile pursuing. What we do in contemporary culture is very individualistic, and it's important to support the individualism. So the point of collaborations is to realize that we don't live alone in this world. It's important to connect with other beings with different ideas. We all have our own solo practice already, but when we get together to work together, it's something really different. It's like a new energy. I learned a lot through that. Performance art is only one of the things that I do. There's a lot of misunderstood notions about performance art. People see something somebody do as out of the ordinary and they'll say, oh, that's performance art. It results in certain kind of unnecessary restrictions in terms of bureaucracy and social controls. People start to have boundaries on what is and not allowed. I never believe in censorship. I think that there should not be something like censorship at all. I've always said that the only true censor is time. But if something is really worthwhile, people will still talk about it 20 years, 30 years, 100 years. The main thing is to be good at it, I think. To be close to it in a human way, that is sincere.
Car is this?
What color is this? What color is this?
It's red.
What color is this?
Oh, what color is this?
What color is this?
Oh, what color is this?
What color?
What color is this?
This performance is dedicated to people killed by other people, killed by capital punishment and by crimes against humanity, by injuries incurred by the state, by femicide, by genocide, by ethnic cleansing, by global wars, death by refused immigration, by civil war, by massacre, by mass murder in the following countries: Afghanistan, Angola, Ethiopia, Burma, Myanmar, Burundi, Brasilia, China, Côte d'Ivoire, Iraq, Iran, Israel, Kenya, Colombia, Liberia, Mali, Burkina Faso, Mexico, Chiapas, EPR, Niger, FDR, Tuareg, Pakistan, Papua New Guinea, Peru, Senderio Luminosos, the Philippines, Rwanda, Senegal, Sudan, Darfur, Syria, Tibet,
Western Sahara,
United States of America, Uzbekistan, Western Sahara, Central African Republic, littoral states and sea states.